go. 3. Because I want to see it on my thing first before I do anything. Okay, that's good, but I want to see it on my thing first. I know, but if there's no one here, there's no reason to talk. Are you going to stay in here? It still hasn't told me I'm live. Do I have to go on my channel, do you think? Your channel. Oh, Stephanie's Crafting Corner live. Episode 2. Is that it? Oh, it is! Look at that! Oh, that sounds fantastic. Oh, that was so exciting. Oh, I gotta turn this down. Amy put the cute little thing on there. Did you schedule to start at 10? Because look, they're already chatting. Who did that? Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, I guess I can move that. Look at that. Guess we should have had that on there sooner. Okay, but it's already stopped. Experiencing interruption. I wonder how I can do that. Okay, well, I'm dead. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Everybody, if you can see me and say, oh, somebody said they could see me. Diana said she could see me. Oh, Cheryl said she can see me. Can you hear me? Sometimes we have issues with that. So tell me if you can hear me. And for some reason, oh, okay, now I can kind of see on mine. Okay, now I am moving more now. Okay, you can see and hear me. Fantastic. This is so exciting, my friends. Check this out. We're going to craft together today. And this is very exciting. So hello, my friends. Good morning. Today here it is 10:18 in the morning. I was shooting for 10 o'clock. It's all my fault. I got up late this morning. I had an exciting night last night. I got to see Kirsten and my babies in her tummy. And I got to feel baby A kicking. I haven't felt baby A kicking yet. I'd only felt baby B kicking. And so that was exciting. And actually, as we speak, hang on, I'm going to check right now because I can check my daughter's location. She is at the doctor right now getting her checkup. So we're just praying for a wonderful, easy appointment, and they're going to check the babies to make sure everything's okay. As most of you know, she was in the hospital last week for 4 days and sent home for strict bed rest. She gets to get up to go potty, and that's about it. But then she has to go to the doctor once a week, which is kind of, I find, confusing, because if you're on bed rest, how do you go to the doctor? But they figured out a way to get her to the very door, and then I guess they put her in a wheelchair and get her there. So that's it. But I got to see her, and I also got to see Kate, my younger daughter, and I was over at Kirsten's house, got to see Colin, and we had a great time. It was wonderful. Ken was actually at church. He helps with the teenage group at church. So he went to church, and I went on further to go. So we carpooled, and then I went on further to go to Kirsten's house, and that was fun. So prayers for Kirsten, and hopefully while we're doing our chat today, hopefully I will get to hear that all is well with her. So I am trying to follow through. Hang on, I can't, for some reason, it's better if I have it over here because the eye thing, we're still trying to figure that eye thing out. So let's see. Oh, Kathy says her son's in the hospital right now, so you're watching on your phone. Well, I hope he's going to be okay. We will definitely, I will want to remember to say a prayer for him. Let's see. So remember, Kathy Smith. That'll be easy for us to remember, huh? Kathy Smith's son. Let's see. Toby says they can hear and see. So what I need you to do right now is I need a couple people to go to our Facebook fan page and say, hey, Stephanie's live right now on YouTube. Go watch. Can a couple of you do that for me really quick? Also on our Facebook page or on your Facebook page, We're only live on YouTube because we actually have 2 cameras going on Thursdays. And so I literally will be able to switch, and Ken's gotten it closer to me so it won't fall like it did last week. So we're learning. This is a new system. So if you guys could go post and click share and click a thumbs up right now. The more times you guys click thumbs up and say like or say a comment or go share it, if you can click share, that helps our numbers and it helps other people see it. The weird thing about these social media things is, like, YouTube or Facebook will show it to 1 or 2 people, and if you guys like it, then they'll show it to more. And if those people like it, they'll show it to more. The more people that like it, the more people they will let see it. It makes no sense to me at all. I cannot believe that's how it works. But that's how it works. So if you guys could like it, and while you're watching, just click the thumbs up. And I think you can, while you're watching, click share. Go to Facebook again and say, hey, Stephanie's live on YouTube. Go check her out. I'd really appreciate that. Ken said last time we did this, last Thursday, we broke our Stamps of Life live record, which was really exciting. I was like, wow, I'm just here in one of our extra bedrooms and literally in the corner. I wish we could show you. The corner is right there. So I think we're calling this Stephanie's Creative Corner. I'm not quite sure. And I'm wearing a big fluffy sweater, which is probably not the right thing to wear on camera. But anyway, we had a couple things go live yesterday. Oh, first, I want to talk to you about the online class. So, and if you see anybody, if you see Stephanie Barnard posting on the chat, that's actually not me, that's Dina. And Dina is there to answer any of your questions and kind of point you all in the right direction. So if you see Stephanie Barnard on the chat, you know I'm not typing right now, right? But that's Dina, and she's my right hand. I always say Dina's my right hand and Faylene's my left hand, because Faylene's left-handed and Dina's right-handed, and they both make up Stephanie Barnard, in all honesty, because Faylene's always the one that's answering your emails and getting all the help you need on the website and orders and things like that. And Dina helps me with all of my creativeness. She kind of keeps me in line. And it's because of Dina, we have more online classes to offer you. Dina's in charge of the online classes, make sure they run smoothly. And we had our last online class that we've already done, the Arctic online class, sold out, boom, gone. So this time we added more. And again, the Hello Hummingbird, which, hello, have you seen it? The artwork? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about them. And after I finished it, I sent it to Dina and I said, what do you think? And she's like, I love it. And I said, but I kind of want it for the Stamps of Life forever. But she's like, no, it's mine. So no, she called it for the online class. So it was funny. So we sold out. Like, Dina was worried. She's like, we're going to sell out before the weekend's over. And we did. The team in Utah found a couple more that they'd put off to the side. They sold those also. So now what we've done, and this is the first time I think we've ever done this, is we're offering a pre-order. If you ordered it before it sold out, your kits will be sent to you in time for the live class. If you're ordering it now, it's going to say pre-order. And pre-order just means, yes, you get to watch when it's live. Awesome, right? You get to still watch when it's live. You still get to be involved in the raffles and all of that. And you get to chat with us and all of that. You're just not going to get your kit until a little later. I think we're estimating the first week of March. We're hoping to ship those out. So if you don't mind not getting to create at the exact same time I am, then the pre-order is going to work for you, okay? Next time we will order more again, which we're just thankful that thank you all. We're very thankful that you guys are liking our online classes. We love them. I love being able to do this, and that's in fact why we're doing these crafting with creating corner. Got to figure out the name. I think Amy named it, and I didn't even see. Oh, she did. Stephanie's Crafting Corner, which is awesome. So Kathy Smith said that she just shared on her page. Thank you very much, Kathy. We appreciate that. Let's see. Susan said I'm so glad she caught a live. She hasn't seen me live in a long time. Let's see. Share it on your Facebook page. Thank you, Lori. Where in Utah? What? I don't know. I don't know where the thing is in Utah. I don't know the address. I just said, Oh, Ken says it's top secret. Ooh, he doesn't want anybody showing up there to try to buy stuff, I guess. Let's see, on his spine yesterday. Oh, thank you, Kathy. So Nicholas had surgery for scoliosis on his spine yesterday. So yes, we will definitely add you to our prayer list. Thank you. Wow, I know how hard it is when your kids are in the hospital. It's the worst thing in the world. The worst. I'd much rather be me in the hospital, as any mother would say. Let's see. So Laura said you want to do the class, but you have a scan that day. You know what? You can still buy the kit, and you can watch it when it's not live. Okay, so you're going to have, once you buy the kit, the online class, you're going to have access to it for the rest of your life, or at least the rest of my life. So you can just order it and get it, and then if you buy it, then you're going to be entered into all the drawings and things like that, because Dina has me do drawings for gift certificates all the time, and now that we have club points, we'll probably be giving off some of those too. That'll be fun, Dina. We have to remember to do that. But you'll still be entered into all of those, and then you can watch the class later, so that's fine too. You can do that. Let's see. Okay, so let me show you a couple things. So online class, go get it, pre-order. We are going to close the pre-order. Something else I didn't mention. It is on pre-order right now, but we need to close it pretty soon so we can get our orders into the manufacturers so we can get them in time for beginning of March. So I think Dina and I said by next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, we're going to shut it off. That's not solidified yet, but if you want to do that online class, get into it ASAP, because then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it off, and then we'll know how many to order, and we're going to send that to the manufacturers to get the product, okay? Let's see. So and I'm going to switch cameras. Let's see if we can do this. See, Stephanie's going to try. Oh, I'm like way over here. Okay. So this die set actually is brand new. And what am I looking at? I'm looking at the background die. And I'm going to be honest, some of you are going to have this before me because mine is at the office and I don't go to the office. I won't be at the office until Ken goes on Monday. But look at how awesome this background is. This background rocks my world for many reasons. So if you have not gotten, here's another one. If you have not gotten the mermaid one, you definitely have to get it. Look at how you can see the curves going up on these two, and on this one the curves are going down. So you can literally have it do whatever you want either way. I like them both ways. These ways, I like how the designers did it on that because those made more sense. On this one, I think of it when it's down, it does remind me a lot of the mermaid tail. So that's just going to kind of give you an idea of what you can do with that die. That one is going to be very, very popular. So that one was released, what was it, yesterday? Oh, and our kit was released yesterday too. So I'm going to also show you this one, the Sending You Lots of Love. Now, at first glance, the Sending You Lots of Love is a Valentine set. But you know what? It's not. It is not a Valentine set. Look at this one. This is the perfect example of tropical flowers. Isn't that awesome? This is tropical flowers sending you lots of love. Now, if I was going to send Kathy Smith who's visiting her son in the hospital right now, sending you lots of love, wouldn't that be the perfect sentiment to send? Right? Isn't that gorgeous? I love that one. I had so much fun designing that one. That was one of the ones that I designed and I sent off to the manufacturer to make the die, and Dina got it and she's like, what's this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that. And she goes, okay, but where are we going to put it on the schedule? And I said, that's your problem, not mine. That's why I have Dina. I have Dina to make sure she keeps me in line. In fact, that's another thing. She emailed me the cutest email the other day, and she said, Stephanie, I want to ask one time, can we add more to the online class? Here are the reasons. And she listed all the reasons. And she said, I need to plead my case. And she listed all these great reasons and how a lot of you were asking for more. And I said, Dina? Oh, and it was cute because in the first line she said, I want to respect. This is so funny because we're so not formal. But she said, I want to respectfully request. And I read her whole long email. And at the bottom, when I replied, I said, Dina, you had me at respectfully request. Yes, do it. But that's why I have these people on my team, because they keep me in line. Because let me tell you, Ken can't keep me in line by himself. He needs help. And this is the way he gets help. So let's see. I am going to want to make a card. Other things that came out. Okay, this is one. Here's another sending you lots of love. So I'm just going to show you how cute that one is. So you can see that, sending you lots of love. Oh, and here's a cute one. My design team, when they send in their samples to me, they send me little other things sometimes just to be nice, little notes or something. And Catherine sent me this one, and it made me cry. So it's the cute little heart. And here, let me zoom in on for it. I'm not going to let you read the sentiment because what she wrote inside, but it says, sending you lots of love. And it's just gorgeous, first of all. And then she wrote the nicest message on the inside. She gave me a Bible verse, and she wrote the nicest message. And I will be honest, I literally cried. I did. I cried. I read it, and I cried, and she sent me the most beautiful book. And I think next week I'll share it with you, because I've been reading a chapter a night. And it's really been speaking to me, and in our situation and everything that's been going on. It really spoke to me, and I emailed her and I said, Catherine, you made me cry, but in a good way. So thank you, Catherine. That card is gorgeous. We'll have to put this in our booth when we travel, but we'll somehow have to cover the nice. Well, I'll have to read it. No, people can read what's inside. It's just a very sweet message. So that one's awesome. Now, I cannot believe I have not heard from my mother. I'm actually a little offended, Mother, that you haven't contacted me about this, because she did not know this one was coming. And my mom is the tea girl of the world. Every year she has a big tea party, and I can't believe Kenny, can you believe Mom hasn't contacted me about this? She gets our newsletters. I can't believe she hasn't said, where is mine? But my mom does a big, huge tea party every year. Her friends fly in for this event that she does in her home. And which is so cute that they fly in. But this one I designed for my mom. She is the tea girl, and we needed a teapot folded. And it has different options, and of course it opens and closes, so you can have your cute little teapot. This one opens and closes too. Isn't that gorgeous? Now you could put the flowers down below or the flowers in the center, either one, but I just love it. And it comes with a cute little tea bag. So that's just something I just wanted to share with you. Okay, we're gonna make a card today. And in all honesty, I didn't necessarily need to make one today. Are you looking at me or? Okay. Honestly, I didn't necessarily need to make a card. Like last week, I needed to work on the containers for Kirsten's shower, which now we're not so sure we're going to have because, of the whole, we don't know. But I have 30 little treat boxes ready to go. Maybe when people come to visit the babies, I'll give them a little treat box. I don't know how we're going to work that out. Anyway, you know what? I just discovered I need lotion. I don't have any lotion in this room. Thank you. Oh my gosh, he's going to get it. Wow. So what I thought was I wanted to share with you, and now, here. I wanted to share with you, this is my favorite chapstick, by the way. It's candy cane flavor. I love the peppermint. I just love it. So what I want to share with you today, what I want to work on, is I'm going to use our cute little, can you see it? Hang on. Our cute little Valentine bear set. I have not gotten a chance to really play with this one. Of course, I designed it, and of course, I sent it off to the manufacturers to get made and everything. And I've tested them to make sure they work, but I haven't gotten to play with them. And to me, that's a big difference, getting to play with them, even with you guys watching, versus anything else. So, and I got something in my eye. That's lovely. Let me check your. Let's see. Susan wants to see a teapot close up. I can do that. And also, don't forget, all of these are all on our website also. But there's the teapot. Oh, I got to get my camera. There we go. There's the teapots close up. There's a little oh, look how cute that tea bag is. Isn't that fun? Isn't that gorgeous? I know, they're so fun. And then they open and close. So when they open and close, you can write your little message in there. My mom can use this for her invitation for next year. What would you get? Thank you, baby. Oh, I like this one. This is actually one of my favorite ones. Okay. So, sorry, you're not seeing anything. I'm just putting lotion on. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to switch back, and let me check out. Yes, so somebody asked about Kirsten. Kirsten's on full bed rest. I know, Teresa, Ken is so nice, isn't he? He's a very good guy. We're keeping him. Don't worry. Did you know that we've been married almost 30 years now in June? Can you believe that, Ken? I can't believe that. We were talking the other day, this is so funny. The other day we were driving on the street where we met. We met on Beach Boulevard in Huntington Beach. And we were driving on that street and I'm like, Kenny, where was it where we met? Now keep in mind that was what, 34 years ago? Yeah, it was in 84. No, 86. It was in 86, so 34 years ago. And he's like, well, because we met at a Penguins Yogurt parking lot. Any of you remember Penguins Yogurt? They're long gone. And he's like, I don't remember. And we were trying to figure it out. And we were thinking that, I'll have to tell you that story another time. But the way we met, literally, even though neither of us were believers at the time, we have to look back and say, God had a hand in it. Because there's no way in the world we ever should have met in a million years. Wouldn't you agree to that, Kenny? Yeah, he's shaking his head. Literally, there's no reason how we should have ever met, which is really funny. But let's see. Denise says she's on 44 years of marriage. Congratulations. That is awesome. And it's funny because people go, how do you do that? And I'm like, well, trust me, it's not easy. But no marriage is easy, right? I mean, that's you just continue on. Okay. Donna wants to know if there's going to be more tea stains coming soon. We will have to look into that. That set, we use mostly the tea set from the older sets, but yes, we'll definitely have to think about that. Okay, so let me talk about what I want to do. I'm going to work on this, and I was thinking, because I need to make Valentines for the boys, for my older boys, Ben and Carter. Ben is 9 and Carter is 6 still. And one thing, it's funny because in our family, I had 2 daughters. My brother, who is my only sibling, had 2 sons. And they're about 20 years apart in age. And so it's, 15 to 20. And so it's so funny, but because now they're the boy, we always called them the boys, but now when we say the boys, people say, well, who do you mean? Ben and Carter or the twins? So the boys are going to be Ben and Carter. The twins are going to be baby A and baby B. We do not know their names yet. Kirsten will not share their names with us yet because she doesn't want to hear anything from the peanut gallery, which I understand. I actually appreciate that because you have no idea. My mom and dad would have a big opinion about these names, and they don't get an opinion. It's Kirsten and Colin's babies. I have to remind myself every day. They're not my babies. They're Kirsten's babies, but I get to help, right? Because technically she came out of my body and they're coming out of her body, so technically they're mine, right? Okay. So what I want to do is, Kenny, I thought of one more thing I need. It's that box right on there. There's a bed in between this camera and me. Isn't that funny? You guys can't see it. It's just that big box of the Tiffany box. Thank you, my dear. So what I want to do is I'm going to stamp. And you know what? I don't think I have my secret weapon in here. I don't think my secret weapon got in here. I know Ken's like going, are you kidding me? In the closet, in the bedroom, in the closet, the crafts closet, Kenny, there is the new version. We can give a sneak peek. It's in one of the baskets. Ken's thrilled. Yeah, I know. Well, he's got to do something while he's just sitting there, right? Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to grab a block, and you always got to test your blocks to see which size. Ooh, that one almost looks like it's going to fit, but it's not. So let's do this one. Did you find it that fast? Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. Thank you, baby. So this is a prototype. This is not real yet. Let me switch cameras. This is not real yet. This is a prototype. We're working on this. Actually, Dina hasn't even seen this yet. But we're working on this, okay? Don't think you can get it yet. Coming soon. So what we're going to do is, sorry. Ooh, see, that's different than last time. Can I move this? Will it be dangerous? I'll mess it all up. Okay, so I'll just do that. Okay. So we're going to peel this stamp off. Ooh, and first of all, you have to smell smell. Oh my gosh, I love that smell. And look, we have blocks that say our names on them. Did you guys know that? Okay, so what we're going to do, does this fit? Go at an angle maybe. Okay, here's a good thing. When you have a block that is too big, a stamp that is too big, let's see if it'll fit on this one. See, it doesn't fit on that one either. Fantastic. What you're going to do is you are going to get check this out, my friends. You are going to get, well, that one's not clear, so I want to use a clear one. This I do have. You are going to get a cutting pad, and you are going to use the cutting pad as your acrylic block. So instead of trying to buy a huge, big, massive, expensive, just use a newer cutting pad, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I am going to ink this, oh, hang on, I got to make sure you can see. I'm going to ink this up with the archival ink pad. So we still have some of these left on the website, I think. More coming in the new company, but if we have these, you'll definitely want to get the archival ink. And I'm going to just lift this up. And now, just a note, the archival ink pads will stain your stamps. Okay, let it go, move on, it's not going to hurt, but they will stain. So I'm going to ink this baby up. Doesn't hurt, you can still clean it and then stamp in yellow if you want, don't worry. Try not to get it on your cutting pad though, because it will stain your cutting pad, which honestly is not a big deal, is it? Right? It doesn't matter. So I'm inking this baby up really, really well. And I'm going to flip this over. And I am going to, oh, I see an icky on that paper. Okay. I'm going to stamp right there. Now I'm using my secret weapon below me. Why? Because I want direct pressure. It's a physics thing. You have a hard table and a hard block, but you need something soft with your soft stamp. If you don't have that soft thing, you will not get direct pressure. There's no way for the one soft item to get, it's a physics thing, trust me, okay? So now I'm pressing, now I don't like my angle that I'm stamping. Usually I would stand up and do this, but I can't. So I'm just gonna press around, don't move, make sure you don't move it. And then we're gonna lift up. Dun, 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 dun. And look, we have a perfect image. Now, have you ever stamped something this large and like the center part here has not stamped? That means you need the secret weapon, okay? Also on this back of the secret weapon is a spot, is the back where it's a rough side, and it is perfect if you need to poke holes. So if you need to poke holes, you can use this side so you're not poking on your table. You poke on this side, and then this side is nice and smooth, and this is going to be for your stamping, okay? This again is not available yet. It's brand new. I used to license that idea with the other company, and hopefully they're sold out by now because I'm done. But we'll be coming out with our version hopefully by March, which is very exciting. And my plan is to make sure that shows up a little better. I want that to show up better because that looks gray right now and it's supposed to be white. So we're working on that. Okay, so here we have our cute little bears. And aren't they oh so cute? So let me kind of check in. Gloria wants to know, could you make a box card with the stamp set, the bears and the teddy bears? Yes, as a matter of fact, look at this. Here's a box card. This is the shadow box, but this is perfect with that little teddy bear. Isn't that adorable? I love that. My design team's amazing. Yes, so it would make a good box it card. Yes, you could use the little box it card if you wanted, but here's the shadow box using that, which is fun. Is that Cookie snoring? Oh my gosh, my dog is snoring in the corner. She had a rough night. She wasn't feeling well, so she got to see Lemon last night, which is fun. Let's check Kirsten. No, nothing from Kirsten. Okay, so now what I want to do is, of course, we're going to die cut this. I don't spend time die cutting it yet. Well, actually, okay. I'm going to have to die cut it later because I want to color it, and I want you to be able to see everything that I'm going to do to color it. Now, I know a lot of you are used to seeing all those expensive fancy markers. I do not use those. I use water brushes. We sell them in packs of 3 on our website. You can go anywhere to get them. They're all the same. Doesn't matter. You don't have to get them from me. But I want you to do this. You can use your markers or your ink pads, and my markers are still at the office, so I'm going to use my ink pads, and I'm going to color. I got to hang on. Let me move all these. So we're going to move all these. Dun, 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 dun. And look at this. This is going to be so funny. I'm going to throw them, and they're going to land on the bed because there's a bed right there. It's so funny. Okay, it's amazing what you can do on camera that you guys can't even see. Okay. So now we have our cute little bears, and I'm going to use the smaller brush. Let me see, pull some. I've already added water to them. These are brand new, actually. And so I'm going to just kind of add some water and there we go. There we go. Okay. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. I'm going to use my block because that's just kind of cool. It's like my little palette. And first, I want to make the truck brown. So I am going to, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can go directly to your ink pad. Now, I recommend you use the smaller ink pads for this and for your ink blending. Whenever you are using the brushes, see I have them in this cute little container. Whenever you're using your brushes, you're going to use your little pads. And whenever you're going to color, you're going to use your little pads because you don't want any fuzzies to get on your stamps, okay? Now, I could pull the ink directly from here if I wanted to, but I don't like to really kind of mess with that as much. I am going to just drop some ink on here, and this is really, really light. We might need to add some darker brown. So I'm going to grab some darker brown, chocolate, and I'm going to add a little bit in there too so I can kind of mix those colors. Now we're going to kind of just watercolor, which is really fun. I'm going to pick up some of that ink, swirl it around a little because I don't want it to be too dark, but I don't want it to be too light. Test over here. Ooh, look at that, look at that. And now I'm going to color. Now, the fun part about coloring with watercolors is there's no wrong way. Literally, you cannot mess this up. And at first, when you do it, you're going to say, you know what, I don't know if I like it. But here's the trick. What you're going to do is you're going to let it dry. Come back the next day, and you're going to look at it and go, what? That was the awesomest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm an artist. This is going to be in the Smithsonian because I'm so good. You seriously will be amazed at how awesome it is once it's dry. Okay, so we're just going to kind of blah, 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 and I'm going to try to look at your comments. Let's see. Oh, somebody, Carlotte is so cute. She said, well, I have the other secret weapon. And, you know, if you have the old secret weapon, please use it. Please love it. I made it for you. I designed it for you. What you can do, if it makes you happier, is the logo will peel off. Dun, dun, dun. I know, isn't that awesome? So just peel off the logo and you're good to go, my love. Thank you for your support. Okay, so we're just, look at this. Look at this. I'm like an artist and you guys didn't even know it. Well, actually, you might have thought it, but okay, so we're just going to color this. And I'm going to try to look at your comments while we're doing this. I am not using watercolor paper. Good question, my love. You know what? I'm too lazy and cheap to buy watercolor paper. And I don't like the bumpies on it. I don't like the bumpies that come on watercolor paper, so I'm not using watercolor paper. I am using regular, plain, cheap, white cardstock from my website. And as long as you don't add too much water, like don't soak it, you'll be fine. I'm all about saving you guys money because you know what? We got to live too, right? And so no one will ever know that you did not use that expensive $5 a sheet type watercolor paper. We don't need to spend that much money. The industry will tell you different, but I'm telling you, save your money. Save your money. Okay. And you'll notice whenever anybody ever tells you that you need something expensive, guess what? They're selling it. Did you notice that? If they say, oh, you need these expensive markers that cost $5 each, guess what? They're selling them. So I'm all about this system costs you $8 and I don't care where you buy your water markers. You can buy them anywhere. You can buy them from me, but you can buy them anywhere. They're not special. So look at that. Okay, first of all, hello, isn't that cool? Check that out. My little truck is done. I love him. Okay, so now we're going to clean our brush. Gloria, yes, you could make a fold-it die with this. In fact, maybe we will today. Wouldn't that be fun? That might be a good idea so I can show you that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I got to decide what color my bears are going to be. And I'm thinking, I kind of wanted to do pink and red, but I kind of need to do that for the hearts. So let's do the hearts first while I decide what I'm going to do. And we got to do, of course we got to do pink. So I have literally all of these options and colors. This looks like candy, and I got to make sure I don't get it on myself. So I'm going to add a little bit of ink to this. And if my ink pads seem a little dry, somebody's got to help me on that. But I'm just going to grab some ink from over here because look at all the ink that's over here. So you can clean your pads too by grabbing ink from that. Okay, check. Ooh, that's a pretty rose. It's not even rose. What color is this? This is candy, right? Yeah, candy. Okay, So I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Look, okay, if you say you don't like to color, you do this instead, okay? I want you to do this instead because one, this is so easy, and two, it's so cheap, okay? You probably already have water markers, you just maybe have never used them, you've been afraid to use them, you just haven't been sure about how to do it. Look at this, and you're going, well, Stephanie's a pro. No, I'm not. I'm just coloring. And this is also a fun thing to do while you're watching TV. I love to listen to TV. I don't do very good watching TV because I get bored, but I do good listening to TV. So you could turn on your favorite show or your favorite videos like Stephanie Barnard kind of things. And let's see, I'm going to add a little heart there. Look how fun this is. So I'm just going to color in some more hearts. And I'm going to try to look at your messages real quick. Let's see. Sylvie says she loves the water brushes. Yes. Sandra, any update on the new ink pads? Dina is going to actually, Dina doesn't even know this. Dina, I'm putting you in charge of getting us updates on those because you know what? I'm tired of my emails that I keep sending. So Dina, you're going to be in charge of contacting you know who and getting us an update. Not now, obviously, because you're busy, but we need to know what's going on, and I agree. We need to know what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to add some pink over here. Now you'll notice that the more ink I grab, the darker it can be. So here's like less, but if I grab a whole bunch of ink, I can do, well, that didn't show up, but you can do it darker as well. Let me grab some more. So look at that. See, that's the same ink pad. Two or three different colors there. Isn't that fun? So the more ink you grab, the more color you have, the darker it's going to be. Which it's almost like magic, but it's cheap magic, which is even better. My friends, don't spend all that money on those fancy markers. I actually did, I'll be honest with you. Back in the day before I had the company, I spent approximately $500 on those markers because everyone told me you had to. And everyone told me, oh, take this special certification class. I took the certification class, which is 8 hours. I took it twice. So technically, I'm certified to teach it, and I assure you, I know nothing. I can't even do it. So don't even think I can. Okay, so that's why I like this, because one, it's cheap. Two, it's cheap and easy. And three, I'm cheap. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some green, because I want to color in this green down here. So I'm going to add, you guys, this is insane. You all have to do this, because it's the coolest thing in the world. Okay, here's Kirsten's update, but be careful. I can't, because it's some personal. No hospital, she said. That's good, because we were a little concerned. Her cervix is shorter, but they said hopefully it will hold for a few more weeks. Then I'll be in the hospital for a few weeks before they are born. Whew. Babies look great. Baby A is 2 pounds, 1 ounce. Baby B is 2 pounds, 6 ounces. I'll call you soon. Doing a live right now. Love you. Love you. Okay. Good. Well, that's good news. So she will go back to the hospital, it sounds like. But you know what? That's where they can keep the babies in longer. That's what we need, right? So look, I'm just coloring the grass. So that is a blessing. And Ken hasn't even heard because he walked out the door. She said, okay. So I'm coloring this. That is good news. Good news. God is great, isn't he? He is taking care of all of us. So I'm going to add this. I'm kind of wondering if I should make the little, I think I'm just going to make this green too, because yeah, okay. I probably shouldn't have done a brown truck. But look at this. I look like an artist. You guys, this is so dang easy. If you do have your water brushes, I know a lot of you already have these. If you have your water brushes, I beg you to get them out. I look like an artist. Look how it has that watercolor look. Ooh, New Zealand's checking in. Hi, Little Angels Creations. Vicious Glitter, thank you. Let's see. So I'm adding that. I'm going to clean this off. Remember, I'm using the same brush every time. Kenny, did you hear my update on Kirsten? Here, read my text. Oh, okay. Kenny says I need to switch every once in a while. Okay. So Ken says I need to switch once in a while, so you can look at me for a couple minutes. I don't know why, but okay. So yes, that's very great news about Kirsten. Well, Ken's shaking his head no. No, it's okay. I mean, as long as the babies stay in, that's all that matters. And they're 2 pounds. That's good. That's very good. So tomorrow she will be, oh, you know what? Hang on, let's look. Because I always look on the app. There's an app called The Bump, which is so cute. And today, right now, it will tell me. Tomorrow is a week birthday. Right now, they are, hang on, it didn't say. They are 26 weeks and 6 days. So the longer we can keep those babies in, the better. I know Ken's upset that she has to go back to the hospital, but it's okay. Because in the hospital, they can keep her good. You know what I mean? They can keep her babies inside. Okay, I got to check out your... Linda wants to know, am I using a water brush or just dry? This is a water brush. There's water in it. And I'm going to grab some black. Be very sparingly on your black. Make sure you don't grab too much black. Black is very black, so you don't want it to be too black, right? So I'm going to color. Look at this, you guys. Do I look like an artist? You guys think I'm like this amazing artist, but I'm not. I'm just literally coloring this with, and you can do strokes, you can do swirlies, whatever it calls for. It's adding the shadowing itself. It's kind of like a magic situation, and it's just adding its own shadowing. Look at my grass. See how it's shadowing itself? I don't have to do that shadowing. It's doing it itself because it's watercolors. Watercolors are very forgiving. They aren't going to hold you against anything. Look at that. Look at that. I just did that cute. Oh my gosh, my dog is snoring. It is so funny to hear her snoring. Okay, so I'm going to add, let's see, I'm just going to add some black over here. Now it's more gray, which is good. See? Oh my gosh, you guys, I am an artist. Okay, so now what I want to do, I got to decide what color, well, let's do more hearts. So let's see. Vicious Glitter wants to know what size I use the most. This is the medium one. So this is the medium. Let me show you. I don't have the little one here. I don't know why. But I like the medium one because this one would be for bigger things. The littlest one would be for little tiny things. But if you're careful with the medium brush, you can get the most use out of the medium brush because you can do just a little bit if you want. Ooh, that's a bright one. That's cranberry. Okay, so we're gonna grab a little red. I wanna test this though. I wanna make sure it's not too bright. There we go. And we're gonna color in more of these reds. Get some more because I want it to be darker than that. Ooh, look at that. See, I got more ink and look how it pops it. Now, if it runs into the other one, that's okay because it's watercolors. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so awesome. And you know what? It's so easy and it's so relaxing. That's the best part about it. There's no rules. There's no one telling you, oh, that shading is wrong. You know what I mean? Let's just have fun. It's all good. Let's have fun. Crafting is supposed to be fun and relaxing and just exciting, and that's what we want. So I'm going to fill in these. Look how fun this is. That one's almost the same color. We got to add a little bit more ink. Okay, now let's check the messages. Cheryl says, baby shower in the hospital. You know what? Oh my gosh, you guys. Hang on, I got to tell you the story. Okay, are you ready for this? So I'm going to color while I kind of talk, but we were in the hospital last week with Kirsten and the babies. And I'm just with Kirsten a lot of the time. Colin started a new job. He had to go away. It was awful. But I mean, he's good. Everything's good now. So we're in the hospital and we're just sitting here and we're chit-chatting and we hear the alarm go off. Because of course they have alarms and safety nets involved where nobody can steal the babies, right? So the alarm goes off. And I looked at Kirsten and I said, oh, Papa and Grandma are here, meaning my parents. And she goes, what do you mean? And I said, can't you hear the alarm going off? And she goes, well, yeah. And I said, that means they're here. And she goes, what are you talking about? She goes, Steph, because my kid calls me Steph. She goes, Steph, what are you talking about? They'll call us. No, they're not here yet. And I said, you hear the alarm? And she goes, yes. Then we start hearing voices in the hallway. You know, like you could tell a nurse ran over there. And then you hear my parents, oh, sorry, we didn't know. Oh, okay. And then they walk in the room. And I said, you guys set off the alarm, didn't you? And my mom's all, well, we didn't know how to get in. I said, Mom, the sign on the door says use the phone on the wall to call the nurse's station. You have to give the information and then they will buzz you in. Instead, they just barreled through these double doors and the alarms went off. Yep, that's my parents. Yeah. So, of course, I was right. I knew it was my parents. I knew they set off the alarm. Now they know how to get into the hospital, so that's good news. So, yeah, isn't that the most hilarious thing you've ever heard in your life? Back to our thing here. So now I'm trying to, let's see, but you're good at coloring. Oh, kisser. No, 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 no. You think I'm good at coloring? Oh, honey bunch. No, 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 no. No, no, no. If anybody said I was good at coloring, they haven't tried this, because let me tell you, this is easy. Easy peasy. And I assure you, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I want you to try, okay? I honestly want you to try. And remember, if you're not in love with it when you first do it, you're going to wait till the next day and then look at it and you're going to fall in love. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of this color. I think this is Storm. And I'm not sure, you know what? I can't do my bears in this color. That's ugly. I'm going to do my bears. I'm going to go, ooh, what if I did yellow? Blue. Let's do blue. Let's do blue. Okay, so let's pull some ocean in. And look, I have so much, these poor ink pads, they've been through a couple wars. I'm just going to grab some ink there. Test it, test it. Okay, get some more ink. And I'm going to do aqua bears. Why not? I'm in charge. This is my creation. I can do whatever I want. They remind me of the Care Bears. Remember those back in the day? Katie used to love Care Bears. She used to have a collection of Care Bears. Her grandpa used to get those for her all the time. So I'm just coloring over here. I'm trying to kind of look at your little messages over here on the chat. It's kind of hard to do both. Let's see. Carlotta says we can have the shower after they're born. That is true too. We thought of that, and I guess that's a new thing, and it's called a sip and see, meaning you come over for, like, I don't know, I guess a glass of champagne, I don't know, or you just Diet Coke if you're asking me. And you just let everybody meet the boys. That is a great idea. We have considered that. In fact, we probably will do something like that. The only problem is they will be in the hospital. We're estimating about a month after they're born. I hope it's less than that, but that is probably going to happen. So, but we could do it after that, definitely. That is definitely a good idea. So I'm not sure I'm in love with my blue bears. You might want to consider doing your truck in a different color, and then you could do brown bears. But for all intents and purposes. Now, I want you to point out, and I hope you can see, on this, hang on, let me lift it up because I want you to really see this. On the truck, right there, see how the brown does not meet perfectly up to the black? Leave it alone, okay? Let it go, because that's the look of watercolor. Watercolor is not perfect, and you don't want it to look perfect, okay? You don't want it to look perfect. Now, I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add in, I'm afraid to add in too much more color. Let's see, I'm not loving those blue bears, but that's okay. See, I can pull it from here if I want, extra, extra, extra. Let's do red highlights on the car, on the truck. Oh, I've got to make sure you guys can see. So let's see, so we're adding red. Dina is answering your questions on the chat. If you missed any of this, don't worry, you can go online afterwards and watch it from the beginning. It will be taped. This one's really dark, really dark. Also, please like the video. Please click the thumbs up. I only see 3 likes so far, you guys. I'm very offended. Please like it, and please also share it. I think you can share it while you're watching. So please share it and please like it, because that makes YouTube happy. And it makes me happy because it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Let's see. So I'm adding this. I really don't love the blue bears, but we're going to add a little dot for a nose. And we're going to add a little dot for the nose. Baby dots, baby dots. Add some little extra over here. Add some little extra over here. Add a little extra over here. There we go. That makes it, oh, that looks better. And I need one more color for there. I think we're just going to do the black. So let's grab the black. I'm just going to grab I have all these open ink pads everywhere. Grab some of the black again. And we're going to just add some here. There we go. There we go. Oh, also to notice, I am not squeezing my water brush at all. The water just will gently flow out. You do not need to squeeze your water brush, okay? Otherwise, you'll get too much water. Look at that. Look at that. Now, again, the blue, I'm not so sure, but that's okay. That's okay. The recipient of this card is going to love it. They are going to love it. So let me kind of clean up just a little bit here. Hang on, let's turn back to this and let me check on some of your, oh good, Lisa says there's 40 likes, so mine just hasn't refreshed, which is good to know. I'm going to clean up some of these ink pads really quick. You know why? Because if I don't, I will end up putting my hand in them, and that has happened many, many times. Let's see, licorice is that one. And so this one is artichoke, and that's this one. The new ink pads hopefully are coming soon. Dina's going to check into that for us eventually. Not today because she's busy, but we need to find that out. Oh, you know what? I think this is, oh, wrong one. Okay, so we're going to add these lids back on. I'm just going to add them on like that. And then we are going to figure out what we're doing next. I'm going to move this off to the side. I'll clean it later with a baby wipe. We'll just move that off to the side there. And how are we doing, Kenny? Are we okay? He gave me a thumbs up. Wow, have you given me a thumbs up? There's a lot of people watching that have not given me a thumbs up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we've done the stamping, and I'm going to throw that over there on the bed, which is really hilarious. And I have my gorgeous, look at the green. Okay, my favorite part of this is the green grass. Oh, you can't see it. Is the green grass. So that I'm going to let that dry for a couple minutes, and I'm going to work on the background. Now, originally, I was going to make a card, and then somebody mentioned, and I forget who already said, make it a fold it. But I'm going to make it a real card instead because I wanted to do something on the background, and I think I'm going to use, ooh, let's see, well, okay, let's use this one. First, I'm going to die cut a couple things. I'm going to pull in, of course, I have the die that everyone has to have. It's the Vine one that was just released on the website. Literally, it stays right here, but I pulled it for this project. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a die cut machine. Those of you that have been on our website or saw our other live know I have a new die cut machine. If you have the old one, just still use it and love it, okay? It's okay. It's okay. Now, we're going to put our magnetic platform in, and we're going to do a couple things. First, I need to die cut my card base, and I'm just going to use bubble gum. I'm going to lay that down. Now, normally I die cut standing up. So usually I craft standing up. Here, it's my crafting corner, so I'm sitting down, which is a little different for me. Usually I do it the other way, so bear with me here. I'm putting that in there. The nice thing about this machine is it will use your current cutting pads and magnetic platform, which is fantastic. It's kind of like they knew I was going to come to their side, right? Okay, so we're running that through. And why do you need this die? Because it makes the perfect A2 size card. I'm going to fold it in half. Done. Look at that. No taking it to my trimmer and trying to line it up and taking it to my scoring tool and trying to line it up and getting these corners to line up, because it never happens, right? Use the die, it's done. Now, I'm going to also grab this color, and I'm going to use the layering die, and I'm going to lay that down, and I probably should switch just for a second so you can see. So I'm laying that down, and I'm going to run this through. This is just a layering die. Whoops, I got to make sure I'm on camera. Ooh. We'll fix that angle next time. But I'm going to die cut this. I'm just laying it again at an angle. You never want to go straight through your machine because you want to go a little bit at an angle so you get that clean cut. Again, grab any cutting pad that you already have, will work. And we're going to give it a little run through. Oh, my cup moved. This little table is just from IKEA, so it kind of like moves everything. It's kind of funny. And there I have my layering piece. Now, because my machine's out, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to die cut this. Normally, at your home, I'm going to recommend you let it dry completely, okay? Let it dry completely because you don't want to mess anything up. So I'm going to switch to auto again. And I'm just going to take this die. I'm going to lay it down. You can also die cut first if you want. You don't have to die cut after. I mean, stamp after. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to run this through. Grab that, run this baby through, just like that. And you guys, hello, if I can do this, you can do this. You know I'm all about easy and fast, right? So if it's not easy and fast, I don't do it. And you know that if I'm saying do it, you can do it. Look at that. Look at that. Don't worry, I'll give you a close-up in just a minute. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm done die cutting. What? Oh, Kenny wanted me to tell you that the machines are currently sold out on our website. You guys fell in love with them right away. I think mainly because we're so upset. But also, look at this. It folds for easy. It doesn't take up so much room. And it's a very sturdy machine. It's a tighter machine than what you're used to. So it gives you a nice clean cut with less passes. I do just keep it right here on the side. I've been using this machine for a long time personally. And it works fantastic. We are also working on getting stickers. If you buy it from us, you'll get it, and eventually they'll be for sale separately if you want. If you already have the machine, stickers that have our name and the Spellbinder's name on it, which is kind of exciting. So it's fun. Okay, so now what we're going to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even say what he wanted me to say. They are scheduled to be back on the website tomorrow. Okay. Please go onto the website and say, remind me, or just go to the website tomorrow. They're supposed to be back on the website tomorrow, back in stock. Literally the day we put them on the website, we reordered more. And we're going to get those to you in your hands because I know you all want them, which I appreciate your support. Now, what we're going to do next is, oh, did you guys see my cute little sign I made? It says, Live with Stephanie will start soon. I thought that was cute. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a piece of scratch paper, and of course I don't have any, so I'm just going to grab a piece of paper. We'll use blue so you guys can see. Okay, we're going to grab this, and I already die cut this piece here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to, and I'm going to switch again. We are going to, are you guys liking the whole switching thing? Let me know, because I want to hear what you have to say about the switching thing. Let's see. Kisser wants to know the size of the machine. They call it 8.5 by 11 because you don't have to trim this down, which I really love. Okay, because it's such a hassle to have to trim down paper to go in your little machines. So now what I'm going to do is I have this, and I want to use my little heart stencil. The heart stencil is fun because it has a heart on it if you want, for mostly a 5x7 card. But I want to do something a little different. I'm going to put this little guy right here on this. And I want to try to decide what I'm going to do. So here, let me give you an idea of what this is going to look like. And this is probably better for a 5x7 card. Actually, this is the wrong die. I didn't want this die. I wanted the bigger die. And I don't have it, so we're going to put that off to the side. See? There's no wrong ways. I'm going to put it directly, because I designed it to be on a big card, on a full card. So what we're going to do is I want to add a couple little hearts, and I'm trying to decide how I think I'm just going to use these. So when I designed the stencil, and it's kind of fun that I get to share all these things with you. When I designed the stencil, we have now made them frosted so you can actually see them, because our first round of stencils were all clear and you couldn't really see them. So now you can see them a lot better, which is nice. I use washi tape to hold them down. But when I designed the stencil, I made the heart to go on your card, just like that. Fits on an A2 size card perfectly. Also, there's these cute little hearts, because I had space. So I'm like, I got to use this space. I'm not going to just give you just the heart. So I made a row of hearts, which is awesome. I also made just a big heart. And then I also, in this corner, and I hope you guys can see it. There we go. That's a little better. Then I also made these cute little 3 hearts just to kind of like add an extra. So that's what we're going to focus on, is those little extra ones. Because I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to lay this guy here. I'll probably, well, I thought I had foam tape at this place. I don't. I have it at the office. I'll get it, the foam, adhesive foam. But what I want to do is I want to add some more hearts in this corner over here. So I'm just going to lay this down. I'm going to grab, I have a whole bunch of washi tape already, so I'm just going to grab some of the washi tape on here. And we're just going to add that right there. And oh, here's another piece. Add that right there. And I'm just going to literally just go over those. So I'm going to grab my blending brushes. Now, I already have my little ink pads out, right? And that's what I'm going to use. I prefer to use the smaller brushes. So here's one that I'm going to use. I like this size the best. You can use a smaller one, and just for kicks, I will use a smaller one just so you can see. Why I have tape on all of these, I don't remember. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little tiny brush. We are going to, and when you use the brushes, you want to put your finger on the back of it like this. So you're going to go like this to give you pressure, okay? And we're going to get, now this is bubblegum paper, so I'm probably going to want to use candy ink. So I'm going to grab my ink pad, and I always like to test a little first. So I'm going to grab some ink from here, and I have my scrap. Ugh, got to reach down. I have my scrap. And I'm going to test it to make sure I like the color. Ooh, that looks pretty. The candy sometimes, for some reason, is really reminding me of rose. So that's really pretty, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I don't have guava. How in the world is that possible? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'd fire myself if I could. Okay, so we're going to just grab a whole bunch of ink because I'm really sad I don't have guava. And we're going to add this to our stencil, just like this. I want it to be a little darker than normal, than I would normally stencil. We're just going to grab the ink, so that's why I'm grabbing so much ink. There's no wrong way to stencil. You can do a lot or a little. You can go strokes like this. You can go circles. I like to kind of do circles to make sure I really get ink in there. And then I always like to make sure that one section has it darker than the other. So I'm just going to kind of go more on this side, just kind of. And you might think, oh, it doesn't really look like much yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. When you lift it up, it will. So I have darker down here than I do up there. Okay. Now let me check your comments to make sure. Lisa wants to know, any 5x7 card bases in the near future? Yes. Very much so. We are going to lift that up and look at how fun and soft those hearts are. Aren't those great? They're nice and soft. They're not hard like a die cut heart would be. They're nice and soft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that. And I really need to find a sentiment, and I'm a little concerned I'm not going to have any sentiments to go there in this section. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out, whoa, what was that? Okay, let's switch cameras. So we're going to pull out, okay, so Lori says, thank you, Lori. She says she likes the 2 camera angles. Thank you. Sylvie says, I love that the switching thing is working so smoothly. Awesome. I'm glad. The overhead view is kind of dark. Okay, we can work on that eventually. We can get that. Is it possible to zoom in? Let's see. Let me test. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I can't. But we will work on that for next time. I will ask Ken. Like the switching. Can you change the color of the bears after it dries? Susan, you could, but it would have to be almost in the same color family unless you wanted to go a lot darker. So yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have done the truck in brown, is honestly what I'm thinking. But and I can put them closer up to the camera. But I'm looking right now for a stamp that would fit right there, that would say something really sweet. So depending on how many stamp sets I have here, we will find. Let's see. Oh, this one would be cute. This is the signed mouse that I did for HSN. I could do hello friend. That would be kind of cute. That's an option. Let's hold that one. And then of course I have all my dies in there as well. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, sending you healing thoughts. Hang in there, you'll be feeling better soon. TLC from me to you. Hope you're feeling a little better today. Hope this, no, okay, that one's fine. Let's see. No. 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 Oh, I love those dolphins. Those dolphins, I loved those dolphins. No, no. Oh, that one I can't show you. That's a sneak peek. We're working on that one for a special assignment. Oh, that one I can't show you either. Oh my goodness. Oh, but don't forget, and look at this. I always put the extra samples in my kits, like if I have an extra. Super Bowl Sunday's coming up. Get your football fold-its now. Get your football fold-its now. So if you're doing a party, you definitely want these for your banners and for your invitations and for your decorations. You can make box sets out of these also. So get your football fold-its. I don't know how, I'm a little concerned. I don't know how many we have on the website. So, oh, picnic basket. Okay, well, I guess it's the mouse. So the mouse wins. And the mouse wins, and I think I'm just going to say, hello friend. I think that's perfect because the bears are kind of waving. So we're going to do hello friend. So we're going to peel that up. And you can tell I used the, oh, hang on. You can tell I used the acrylic, I'm sorry, not the acrylic, the archival ink on these because they are stained. Don't worry, I can still stamp it in a lighter color. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab an ink pad, I'm sorry, a block. And it's not my smallest block. Usually you want to use a smaller block, but we're working on getting everything here. We're going to lay that down, and I'm thinking I am going to, oh, my phone just buzzed. No, I thought my phone just buzzed and it was really the dog snoring. So I'm going to do hello, my friend, hello, my friend, hello, my friend, 3 different times. And I am going to get my ink pads out. And let's see, I'm going to break my own rules if I can't find my ink pad. Oh, here they are. Let's see. So I'm thinking, oh wait, what color was this? Oh no, that's not going to work. I want to use a blue. So there's sea glass. Sea glass is a light blue, which I'm not so sure we want to do that. Okay, we'll use that one. Whatevs. Okay, so what we're going to do, I can't wait till I go back to the office because I am going to grab more of my stuff. Okay, so I'm going to ink this because I told Ken, bring me home all my stuff. And ugh. That's like saying, pick out my clothes to wear. You know, you just can't, they can't do it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp there. And, ooh, that might work. Although, you know what? Because I don't have another option, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to go against my own rules, and I'm going to look for ocean. Don't normally stamp using these little ones. Oh, look, you can see glitter on this one. Can you see the glitter on there? Hang on. You can't really see the glitter. I'm trying to show you the glitter. Oh, there you can see the glitter. Yeah, that's why you don't use these to stamp. But I am going to, because I'm hoping for a darker color. Notice how I'm stamping on scratch to make sure I get the color I want. That's a little better. Because I want to, and let's, you know what? Let's do something else. I get so sidetracked. I have the re-inker here. Check this out, my friends. And what I'm going to do is, if you've ever needed to re-ink an ink pad before, I like to gently squeeze. Don't squeeze a lot. Gently squeeze and run it like this. I put a little bit, stop squeezing, and now I rub it in. Stop squeezing. I'm not squeezing now. I'm just rubbing it in. Okay? And then I'll add a little bit more. And then stop squeezing and then rub it around. Okay? That's all I do. Now, you'll see that it's kind of lighter and darker in places. See how it's lighter and darker in places? That's okay. And let's get our ink pad, our block. Let's try again. And let's stamp up here. Ooh, much darker. Look at that. Before, after. Before, you can, oh my gosh, you guys can barely see that. I can see it better because it's brighter. But this is the before re-inking. This is the after re-inking. So I definitely was too dry. Am I right? Look at that. Okay, so what we're going to do is, and that is, see, and now I can look at this and I can look at my sample and say this was sea glass, this was the ocean. Yes, I definitely want ocean on here. So look at that. That's why you use scratch paper, because you don't want to like put it on your project and then go, oh, that was the wrong color. What am I doing? You know? Okay. So, and Ken told me something funny. He said, do not move too fast because the internet can't catch up. Well, you know what, my friends? That's crap. That's not my problem. Okay, sorry. So if it's a little blurry, it's my fault. Okay, so I'm laying this down just as a side holder, and I'm going to start. You know, remember how I said I wanted to do 1, 2, 3? Well, if I started over here, what if I ran out of room to do the 3? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here. And I'm going to move that. I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to go 1, press on the back. I should have my secret weapon underneath me. But on a little stamp, it's okay. You're going to survive. And then I'm going to ink it again, and then I'm going to press it 2, just like that. And then I'm going to go again. That was a little crooked. And I'm going to press 3. So now my hello friends all fit because I started off to the side. Look at that. Hello friend, hello friend, hello. Oh, that's cute. Okay, now close up all your lids. Not that they're going to dry out. They won't dry out that fast, but you'll put your hand in it. Just learning from experience here. Okay, put that back, put that back. Now, we're almost done. We're gonna lay this down, and in just a minute, I'll be able to answer your questions better, so get ready with your questions in just a second. And we're gonna add adhesive to the back of this, and where did I add my adhesive? Let's see. Oh, and then of course we're gonna have to add some diamonds or something. So let's add adhesive to this. Now this is a standard A2 size card base. And again, I normally would let this dry completely a full 24 hours. Well, not 24, but a good time, good amount of time. I probably didn't let it dry enough. Oh, let's make sure. Okay, there we go. Press down. And I probably would have popped it up. But okay, this is what happens when you're just playing. Oh, now I want to get some ribbon, and I had, oh, here it is. Let's see, see now, oh, let me answer this. Why did I use blue ink? I used the blue ink on this because I had the blue bears, and I wanted to make sure I tied in the blue bears to the project itself. If I was going to add anything else, I might add a little bit more green somewhere else just to make sure that everything coordinates together. But green's a little different because it's the grass, so it's kind of expected to have that be green. I could use the pink ribbon, or I could use, let's see what other colors I have with me. Thank you to Tiffany. I'm more organized than ever. Let's see. I have, well, yellow, obviously not. Black, not. I could use the green. I don't think the green would work very well. I could use the blue to tie in that blue. However, if I do the blue, I feel that it'll show too much. The blue will really show up, and I don't want that much blue in my life today. So what I'm going to do is I think I might pull in this pink. Let me see. I'm thinking this pink might be the way I go, because I could do the guava, but I really, let's see. When in doubt, do both. Ha! Okay, so let's do both. So what we're going to do is we're going, oh, these are brand new. Wow, look at that. I love our seam binding. It's one of my favorites, and it is awesomest. It is the awesomest. So let's see. So now I'm going to, and if you see somebody answering in chat, that is Dina. That's obviously not me because I'm doing this. Dina's answering under my name. Why? That's just the only way it works. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to run this. The ribbon is the piece de resistance, in all honesty, because it just ties everything together. Literally, no pun intended. Wasn't that funny? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tie this, and I'm trying to decide if I still want to do, I'm going to do them separate. I think that's going to help. Okay, so I'm going to tie this one first, and I'm just going to do a knot. If it's going to a woman, I would tie this in a bow, but I don't know who this is going to yet. I haven't decided. I don't know who's worthy yet. Okay, so I'm going to tie that, and then I'm going to trim it. And we're going to trim it there and trim it there a little bit at an angle. And let's see. Oh, you know what? You know what? Look at this. That is not good because it's covering my hello friend. So what are we going to do? We are going to snip that off. That bites, huh? Okay, and we're going to use the pink, light pink. I mean, guava. And see, somebody called me a professional. I hardly say I'm a professional. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to tie this. And I'm going to trim it before I actually, and always put your finger on it to make it tight. And we're going to run this through. There we go. We're going to trim these. These are fun. Oh, oh, that's much better. Isn't that better? I like that better. So now we have our, oh, come on. They look like bunny ears. Come down. Okay, well, they still look like bunny ears. Okay, let's flip it this way. I don't want bunny ears on. Oh, there we go. Oh, much better. Okay, so there we have our card. Isn't that adorable? Now, what I could do to add more color to the inside, remember that layering piece that I had to cut out and I didn't use in the end? Look at this, my friends. I'm going to put that on the inside so I can write my message. So I'm adding more color without interfering with my design. Isn't that awesome? And that's kind of a little crooked, so we're going to lay that down. And I'm going to look at your questions in just a second, but there we go. Now, of course, I need to stamp the back with my personalized stamp, and we might need to add some little some little goodies. So let's pull out our epoxy dots, and let's see what we got going here. Because, you know, you just need a couple little extra stuffs. Ooh, it'd be kind of cute to add. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wonder what other colors I have. Oh, wait. Ooh, glitter. Glitter, my friends. Glitter. Well, that's a maybe. I don't want to do black because I already have enough black going on with all the black lines. Ooh, brown. I could do brown matte. Let's see. I almost want to keep a pink in there. Ooh, look at this one. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to add these cute little glitter dots to the centers. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. That is so cute. Now you get to like dress it up a little. So I'm adding those cute little guys there. Usually, again, you want to do threes or odd numbers. Let's see. Do we want to add? Let's add. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I don't think we're gonna add another one. I'm not feeling that. I think that looks adorable. And then they're gonna open it up and they're gonna read their cute little message on the inside. Isn't that fantastic? How fun. Now, I want you to really look at the coloring, okay? Ignore the blue bears. I would not do blue bears again, but live and learn, right? But look at how gorgeous that is. I am not a professional. I just play one on TV. No, I'm kidding. But look how cute that is. Look how easy that's colored. You watched me color it. It's fantastic. Have you given me a thumbs up yet? I really need your thumbs up. Somebody's got to tell me how many thumbs ups there are because my thing is not correcting itself. And I'm going to look at the iPad to see your comments. Let's see. Somebody said, what about red? Oh, vicious glitter. I could have done red. Absolutely. Red would have worked. Oh, Kisser, you're so cute. You say I'm a professional. Well, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I just play one on TV. No, I'm kidding. It's not funny. Let's see. I'm going to try to go back. Oh, Dina, Terry asked, now that Stephanie's doing this series, will she be continuing the 30-second card series? Yes. I will still be doing those because honestly, I'll be honest with you, the Thursday crafting with Stephanie's Crafting Corner on Thursdays, when I start traveling again, on travel weeks, I will not be able to do these. So we will still be doing the 30-second card videos, okay? Just so you know, yes. Ellen said that you are loved. That would have been perfect. Carol, thank you. You say that you love the truck and die set. Kisser asked something I didn't, but she said not for Europe. We don't ship the machines internationally, but all of our products can be shipped internationally besides the machines. Let's see. How high is the machine? Kisser wants to know. Gosh, I don't know. Let me pull it over here and let's see. How high is it? Well, I don't have a ruler here. Can you imagine? I can't believe it. But I do know this is 8.5 by 11. So this is 8.5 inches. And that is, so see here's the difference. So it goes to right here. So that's probably about, 1.5 inches. So it's probably about 7 inches high, I would estimate. 7 inches. Here's my iPad. Does that help if I show you that? So it's a little bit bigger than my iPad. I don't know if that helps. And then wide, it's more than, hang on, let me do it straight on. It's, well, with the handle. So this is 11 inches. So it's more than 11, oops, there's 11 inches right there. So it's more than 11 inches wide because it needs to have all its stuff. The nice thing is the handle goes away for storage, which is nice. So I like it. And I like that you can use the magnetic platform that I helped design and invent and brought to the market. Okay, let's see. Let me check your guys' comments. Lisa said I could have stamped hearts on the inside corners. Absolutely, absolutely. Good idea for hearts on the inside. Deborah said she tried to do a 30-second card. It took her 15 minutes. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Kisser said that she could see how tall it was. That's awesome. Okay. Any other questions that you have? I would love to answer right now. After eventually I will go contact Kirsten to check in to see how she's doing. Oh, AK Lady 1992 said, I have 102 thumbs ups. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Crafting with Catherine. I talked about you in the video earlier. You have to go watch the beginning. I talked about your card and your gift. Russ says, I've already got an idea to combine the truck stamp with one of the heart folded. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Make sure you upload it to our gallery. I have always tried to stay active on Facebook. I have found, though, that I'm not able to get all my work done if I'm on Facebook. So I've really been limiting lately my Facebook. So if you want me to see something, add it to the gallery or Instagram. Please, Instagram, load it onto your Instagram and tag Stephanie Barnard, or tag meaning do the hashtag, the little tic-tac-toe sign, and do Stephanie Barnard or Stamps of Life, and it will come in my feed. And I do Instagram still because it's really quick. It's pictures, and and it's free, and you can just scroll through and I can like pictures and I can see them. Okay. And you can upload to our online gallery also. Okay, Russ? Hey, Kim's in Australia. I hope you're safe down there. Yeah, we've been praying for Australia. I love Australia. Kirsten and I went to Australia when she was, what was it, for her 17th or 18th birthday? 17th or 18th birthday, we went to Australia, and it was fun. We went to Brisbane, and we went to the zoo there, and they're doing a lot of wonderful work there right now. Hi, Joyce Steen. Does the Karen bag come with anything, she wants to know? Oh, I don't know. The Karen bag by itself does not. However, I actually had a new one. Hang on. I'm going to bend down here. Joystein, if you get the Crazy for Card Making organizer, it comes with the Karen bag, which is this one. Karen's actually one of my favorites. It comes with the Karen bag. It looks like this. This is the Karen bag with the inserts. So the Crazy for Card Making organizer comes with inserts and the Karen bag. So this is probably what you're going to want. You're going to want the inserts that go with it. I do believe we sell the inserts separately on our website. Let's see. Oh, so Debbie says the machine is 11 by 7 by 7, not including the handle. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Kathy said she enjoyed watching. So I'm going to ask you all, please click like, the thumbs up. Please share the video when you're done watching. Share the video. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to whatever it lets you share it to. I really appreciate your support. For some reason, it really helps our numbers if you share it. And then your friends know what you're doing too. So maybe you'll find some crafty friends you didn't even know you had, right? Isn't that exciting? Let's see. I want to say thank you all for joining me. I'm going to cut out in just a second because I want to go check in on Kirsten and hear more news about that. But join me next week for another Thursday Crafting Corner with Stephanie. And Kenny, did you have anything else for me to add before I say goodbye? Are we good? Again, please hit like, please share it, and please tell your friends about the Stamps of Life. Thank you so much. Club members, of course, you get the club discount on all products, including the machines and online classes. That's all new. And club members, we have a new added benefit that just started, last week officially? The club points. If you're not in the club, you need to join. Why? Because it's the best thing in the world. TheStampsofLife.com. I will see you there. Bye-bye.